Monster? No, you are wrong. I am a god.
I'm Rex Paradox, the greatest man who ever lived, and as an attempt to form just a new video series as part of my new branding effort, this first video is the inaugural video of a series I'll call Why. It's just why. It'll be why and then something else. And this video shall be called Why? I don't know. I don't know yet. I can't think of a good title. But it's going to be about politics. This video is about politics. And why people don't like why politics is like this taboo thing on YouTube. It's this huge taboo thing on YouTube. It's a really simple reason for it too. But a lot of people don't seem to understand this. This is a very simple reason why. Now, if you don't know what politics is basically the civil discourse. The civil discourse of discussing how you think the government should be ran. Things like voting. When you vote, you voice your political opinion by casting a ballot. Or whatever the fuck you do. Maybe it's a fucking town hall meeting or some shit. You know, maybe you're not casting a ballot. Maybe it's like a vocal thing. But that's what politics is. And people have this idea that politics is just talking about shit in general. Politics and civil discussion are two different things. Civil discussion is just talking about basic things in society. Right? If I say that I think the fucking planet's warming up and global warming's a real thing, that's not politics. That's my personal belief. That's a civil discussion that I'm having with some other person. Global warming has nothing to do with how the government's ran. You can say that how, some of the policies that we have, it's like environmental policies or whatever the fuck, you can say that that's affected by the government. Then that would be politics. It's like, politicians aren't doing enough, or we need some more bills to protect the goddamn environment. There you go. We need some bills and some laws made to protect the environment. That's politics. Saying I think that fucking global warming is making the planet warm up, that's not politics. And some people out there will say that's politics. And I say to them, shut the fuck up, because you don't know what you're talking about. That's not politics. Politics is shit involving the government. How the government should be ran. How you think it should be ran. Not the fucking planet's fucking melting. It's fucking heating up every year. That's civil discussion. And I've seen this thing on YouTube. It happens everywhere, really. A lot of people say you shouldn't talk about politics at work. And for a lot of YouTubers, politics it'll be the thing that like people just go off on them on. Because really, like, YouTube's kind of their job. It's kind of their job. I always see it in comment sections. It's like when people perceive people to be political, and some people do get political, but when people just like when people think that someone's getting political, they're like, "Oh man, keep your politics out of this." I'm like, they can't have an opinion on this social issue. Social issues and politics are not the same thing. You use politics to get social issues to, change in a legal manner. But otherwise, they're not the same thing. Like, people don't seem to understand that. Like, I'm telling everyone who doesn't understand, because you motherfucker's stupid. And I'm explaining it to you so you understand the difference. They're completely different. The worst thing is that the people who type the comments saying, "Oh, I don't like they getting political," like, they always have a different actual political view than the person they're, going after. I'm like, so you got a different you have a different political view, but you're trying to say that this thing that has nothing to do with politics is political. Like, you don't understand what politics is. That's the fucking problem here. A lot of people don't understand what politics is, and that's why this shit is taboo on the site, or just in general. People, especially because like politics is so it's just like it's so tribal. It's so fucking tribal. It's like the most tribal shit out there. It's like fucking sports fans. It's some tribal shit, and it's stupid. It's always fucking stupid shit. I get disagreeing with people. I get that. I get being passionate about some shit. But I'm like, it's always some stupid shit. I think the left and the right are both a bunch of fucking idiots. All y'all are some motherfucking idiots. And you can come at me for saying that, but it's true to me. That's not a political belief. That's like, I just believe that shit. I don't think that because your politics is this way or the other way. I think like a lot of you guys just fucking stupid. Cause you can't make like the turn. You can't separate these two things. It's like logic and then you got passion. You know, personal biases and facts. Shit like that. Like people can't separate those things. I could do that. But some people can't do that shit. That's why I'm here. I'm here to tell you this is why. Right? Personally, just on a personal thing, I think Donald Trump's a terrible president. I think he's a fucking just awful president. And it's probably not for the reason you think it is. I don't think he's even like the worst president ever. I just think he's a terrible president. And it's not because of a fucking political thing with him. It's nothing to do with that. I could be like, hey guys, where's that wall? Like, we need to build that wall, right? I could be on both sides of that shit. Like, where's that wall's not getting built? It's really not, though. It's not getting built. But my thing with Donald Trump is Donald Trump doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. He does not know how to shut the fuck up. I saw some interview and he was like, I can't remember what fucking country he was talking about. I think it was like Saudi Arabia. And he was like, Saudi Arabia buys like a bunch of weapons from the United States, right? And that's true. That's a fact. He said that shit.
Don't forget, Saudi Arabia is our partner. They made the largest order in the history of our country for outside of our country, for weapons. So now people say, well, we want to have you end that order. Well, aren't we just hurting our own country? So we want to be smart. I don't want to give up a $110 billion order or whatever it is. It's the largest order ever given by an outside country, okay? And I don't want to give that up.
I'm like, dude, why the fuck would you say this shit? Why the fuck would you be like, yeah, we need Saudi Arabia because they buy a bunch of guns from us? Like, nigga, shut the fuck up about that. You're the president. Like, your job is to lie. Some people be like, no, that's not yes, it is. The president's job is fucking in like saying shit in the interest of the country. And it might be fucked up that he's, you know, not telling the truth. But I'm like, hey, man, you know, I know that fucking Saudi Arabia is buying guns. But like, you don't need to tell that to the rest of the world. It's like, yo, you about to tell all our fucking secrets out here? You gonna give out the launch codes too? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You could say like, oh, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, you can't tell me he didn't say that shit because he fucking said it. He was straight up like, yo, I want this money. The country wants this money. Like, you don't need to tell the world that shit. Everyone does dirt. Every superpower does some shady shit. Like, I don't need the president out here like saying, yeah, we do this, we definitely do this shady shit with these people. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. No, you fucking us all over. It's like, yeah, I know we do this shit, and it's not cool, but I'm like, we do it. I don't need you telling the rest of the world we do this shit. Shut the fuck up. That could be like Donald Trump's a liar, and that's true. The nigga's a liar. He's a flip-flopper too. I could say the same shit about Hillary Clinton. She's just as bad as Donald Trump was fucking giving money to Hillary Clinton. That's not a political statement I just made. That shit was true. He fucking did it. But people will be like, oh, I'm some left-wing SJW, whatever the fucker. This guy's some fucking conservative mouthpiece. I'm like, no, nigga, this shit is true. People say left-wing, right-wing. I fucking finally got that shit right. It's the same bird. You can't have the left without the right. It's the same shit ultimately. And like, people get so hung up on this idea. It's like, it's really, they think it's their whatever values they have versus whatever values these people have. And like, that's not fucking politics, you stupid motherfuckers. Those are your social ethical beliefs. I made some video about the fucking Colin Kaepernick taking a knee for the national flag. And I'm like, he legally has the right to do that. But a lot of people on the right were like, he's disrespecting the flag. I'm like, yo, first of all, the nigga has the right to take a knee, whether you like it or not. It's protected under the First Amendment. Second of all, you got motherfuckers out here with the fucking Confederate flag and Nazi flags, and you won't say shit about them. That's not a political thing. Like, those motherfuckers lost the war against our country. Both of those groups lost a war against our country. Like, how you letting these motherfuckers fly this traitor flag? That could be considered political right there. That could be considered a political thing. Personally, I don't see that as a political thing. Because, like, it shouldn't matter what side you're on. In that instance, like, Confederate flag versus the United States, like, that shouldn't matter. Because these motherfuckers on the Confederate side were traitors. They had a war with the United States. The Confederacy, that was not part of the United States. People like, oh yeah, this is part of Southern history. I'm like, no, it's not. Not American history. That's like saying every fucking war that we fought with some other country, like, they should be able to fucking wave their flag here. It's like, yo, but like, the people who would defend the Confederate flag would be like, no way. We fought them in the war. Like, bitch, we fought the Confederates. We fought the Nazis. Like, I don't, like, some people are just so fucking retarded that they don't understand. You'd be like saying retarded isn't politically correct. Well, you know, I guess it's not. It's like, what about saying retarded is political, though? See, it's simple shit like that. Like, political correctness isn't a thing. That's not a thing. That's some shit that some dumb motherfuckers made up. There's no such thing as political correctness. That's just some shit people made up to feel better about themselves. Like, I'm not PC. That's what some people will say. I'm not PC. This is PC. Like, we're PC over here. Like, it's no such thing as political correctness. That's all about just, like, how society is at the moment. That's all that shit is. But people don't understand that. But me, as the person that I am, I understand this shit. Because I actually fucking pay attention to shit that goes on. People seem to have politics confused for just social fucking commentary and shit. Social opinions. Ethical opinions. It's a reason fucking church and state are separate. It's a reason that shit's separate. Because people didn't want shit like religion in their politics. It's like, religion's a hot button issue when it comes to politics, though, right? It's like, no, it has nothing to do with politics. That's some civil fucking discourse that people are having. And they're like, we don't want this and blah, 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 such and such. We want this here. We don't. That's not politics, you stupid motherfuckers. People need to get that shit straight. You can't, just because someone has a different opinion than what you have, you can't call that shit politics. I'll be like, oh man, you know, I love blue personally. It's my favorite color. And you know what? Red used to be my favorite color. Then I switched over to blue. That doesn't mean that's fucking political. It just means I like blue more than red. You put red and blue together, like, you get purple. Like, nigga, I like purple too. Motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like, just shut the fuck up about politics. Because you don't know what that shit is. Just shut the fuck up about it. I'm not even gonna say read a book. Just learn what politics is. It's a definition for fucking politics. Like, learn what that shit is. Then come back and try to have an argument. Then come back and try to have an argument. Until then, just like, shut the fuck up. Donald Trump, shut the fuck up. Stop telling our secrets, man. It's not a good look. It's not. It's not. I could get on Donald Trump for a bunch of other shit. That would be political. But, like, this nigga's straight up out here just telling the fucking world, like, this is the shit that we do. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No one got to top. No one anywhere got to the top without stepping on some people or making some fucking shady ass deals. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Everybody knows we do some shady ass shit. That's why most of our shit made in China. See, that's not political. That's not a political thing right there. Saying that most of the shit's made in China. Like, first of all, it's true. And second of all, that's a civil fucking discussion. So, there you go. That was episode 1 of Why. I don't know what episode 2 will be about. Maybe it'll be about like the old internet thoughts and shit. I feel like I need to make that one. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna make that right after I'm done recording this. And I'm Rex Paradox, the greatest man who ever lived. You're a future shadow overlord. Yeah, future shadow overlord. If fucking Warner Brothers will fucking, give me the connect, Warner Brothers. Give me the connect. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm trying to be a future shadow overlord. One of them fucking shadow billionaires pulling the strings in society. I'm like, you could say that's political, but it's not. Because they're out there. And I'm trying to be the next great one. But yeah, anyway, the video's over. Have a nice day. People don't understand what politics is. They need to shut the fuck up about that shit. Civil discourse, discussion, whatever you want to call it, that's not politics, bitch. Politics can be part of that shit. But that's not politics. So, have a nice day, as always, and goodbye. Coming up next. Why? Internet thoughts, hoes, whatever. Fucking Instagram models. There you go. Goodbye. Have a nice day.